What's up guys, and thank you for watching another video from Sterling Tech. A huge awesome thank you to all you guys for supporting us. Thank you so much. And just a quick video guys, this is the new gaming setup that I've just set up for myself. I've built it from scratch. Let me know what you think. If you like the price, if you like the specs, I'll be happy to build it in front of you from scratch just to give you a complete building guide. What I've done guys is simply I've put together an AMD A8 quad-core processor with 3.6 GHz power, quad core, 3.6 sorry, so 3.6 four processors altogether, GPU in there, and I've also, it can be upgraded up to an A10, which I'll just quickly give you an idea of what it looks like. I've kept it simple guys. I've used 8 GB DDR3 RAM, which can be upgraded to 64 GB. I've used simple setup, heatsink fan, Corsair, just try and get you a better look. Corsair power supply unit. I've used simple motherboard, and I've used a TI 560 NVIDIA graphics card, which is a top end card, so that's what I needed for sort of heavy end gaming, for sort of powerful games, Fortnite, Doom, etc. I've got Call of Duty on at the moment, so just to be able to cope with graphics intensive gaming, I've used a 560 TXI, TI 560 NVIDIA graphics card, and we used the quad core processor is more than sufficient. Also the Corsair power supplies there, the DD3 which is more powerful. I've used 8 gigs of DD3 RAM, which you can just about make out hopefully. Just in that corner. I'll try and make another video for you in daylight as well, try and hopefully put it near the window so you can get a better view. And I've used a powerful fan to keep it nice and running, nice and cool. And this is coming at a budget system guys. I've used a terabyte for a hard drive, 1 terabyte hard drive, 3.6 gig AMD A8, can be upgraded to AMD A10s, almost as powerful as an Intel iCore 7, so it's quite a powerful processing unit. I've kept the budgets low. I haven't used any fancy keyboards or fancy items, which you can do if you wanted to, but this system comes in at £250 just for the tower case with all the components, motherboard, processor, memory, and also for the hard drive. And I've kept it on Windows 7 guys. Some people obviously prefer the new Windows 10 model, but I don't. It's got a lot of glitches in it, causes a lot of file error problems. Windows 7 has been a lot more reliable for me, so I've just kept it on Windows 7. I've not had any bugs, any issues at all. I can run games smoothly. I can also use this for my uploading, sort of editing YouTube software as well. So I'll just exit the screen now and give you an idea of what it's like. For my monitor guys, what I've used is a 4K Ultra HD 50-inch Samsung, which obviously gives you awesome gaming experience because it's such a huge screen. It is massive to work with, massive to look at, doesn't cause me any sort of eye strain. You can use a smaller monitor as well, that's not an issue. Something like this is a Samsung 24-inch monitor, perfectly capable. It takes up, if you've got a small desk at home, it can take up a smaller space as well. But I prefer the bigger screen if I want to watch a movie, if I want to watch it sort of play an intensive game with headphones on, or interactive game, online gaming. I've got my Movavi video editing software there, which I use to sort of edit my videos together, and it works like a dream, works like a charm, not an issue with that. I've uploaded some games for you as well, which we'll go through with you in 2 seconds as soon as this shoots up. Right, so that's my Movavi. I've got the Office 2013 Pro, so all my Office needs. We have got things like Word processing, obviously. We've got PowerPoint, we've got Publisher. I use Firefox for my web browsing software. So this is the list of games that I've uploaded on there guys. So I've got Football Manager 19, Far Cry 5, Witcher Hunt 3, Doom, I've got Call of Duty, all three of them, including Black Ops 3. I've got Grid 2, GTA 5, Watch Dogs, Mirror's Edge, I Am Alive, Football Manager, Prey 2070. Altogether that's 14 top end games, guys. Just these games alone are worth about £300. Plus I've got a quad core 3.6 gig processor in there which can easily handle intensive games. I've got a huge 50-inch Ultra HD 4K which gives 8 million pixel resolution Samsung. As you know, we buy and review TVs, so obviously we've got some experience with TVs, but Samsung has always been favourite with everybody. It's my favourite TV. It never breaks down, gives you awesome picture quality, it's mega reliable, and also this comes in at quite a decent price as well. This entire system, guys, I haven't put in a fancy keyboard, I've just left a simple Dell keyboard, does the job nice enough. You can put in mechanical Corsairs if you want to, but that'll just cost you an extra 60-70 grand if you wanted a basic model. But this entire setup, guys, so I've got a 3.6 gig 8 DDR RAM processing unit there. I have got the 50-inch Ultra HD 4K Samsung TV. So this entire setup came in at a budget setup. I wanted to keep ends low just to get me to do what I needed to do. This entire setup, would you believe, comes in at about £450. Now if you go to the shops, guys, and check out the prices for this 7 series Samsung 50-inch TV, just the TV alone is about £400. If you wanted all these top end games, again you're looking at another £300. So to keep it about the £450 mark, including the TV, which is refurbished but works as new, an A8 quad core processor, DD3 8GB RAM, I mean all this, adding all this together at cost price, at normal retail price would be about £1,000. I've managed to keep it about 450. Again, we can build this to your custom spec if you wanted to. We can build more budget systems like this, give you an idea, make videos for them. If you wanted to buy some, we'd be happy to sell them to you as well. If you wanted a smaller monitor, something like this, 24-inch Samsung, or a 32-inch Samsung Curve, which I'm going to show you next, possibly in tomorrow's video. Again, that will push the cost even lower. I'm aiming for about 350. Now if you think about it, guys, you can get a Samsung 32-inch curved monitor, which is also backs up as a smart TV, with this entire gaming system, something that's almost as powerful as an Intel iCore 7 processor. All these games worth up to about £300 just on the games alone. So if we can sort of budget this out for about £350, I think that's not a bad deal at all. We can build it from scratch for you if you'd like to see. Just going to load another game for you, give you an idea of its speed and processing power. There we go. Again, it's got plenty of memory in there, a huge processor, so graphic intensive games are not an issue. And again, with the huge 15 screen, obviously you get the best of both worlds. You can watch your YouTubing, you can watch your movies, you can download as much stuff as you want, so you can play games with immense graphics on display. Ultra HD 4K display, remember, so you get to see every single minute detail in perfection. So £450, guys, 4K Ultra HD 4K 15-inch television with my 3.6 gig AMD A8 processor. If you'd like to see us to upgrade to Corsair keyboards, we could do Corsair keyboards, we could do that no problem. Corsair mouse, optical mouses as well. I haven't really done a lot with cable management, but I do intend to. Maybe some RGB lighting, just to sort of give it a nice finishing touch. And also because I'm using a mini HDMI cable, so I'm not really using the speakers at the moment. The speakers on the TV has 20 watt speakers come standard with the TV. That is quite sufficient at the moment. So I mean, if you wanted to see extra speakers, we could do that as well. But all in all, if you'd like to buy systems like this, just leave me a comment below. I'll see what I can do. I can see if I can put some basic gaming packages together for you. If you'd like to see me build one from scratch, I'd be happy to do that for you as well. If you like this video, guys, please be kind enough to smash that like button, leave us your feedback, and we'll keep building more systems for you. Again, 14 games, guys, that's top end games. That's a lot of games out there, all in all, for £450 with a smart TV. I don't think it's a bad deal. But once again, huge shout out, thank you to my young drivers, thank you for your awesome support, guys. For everybody that watches our videos, we're a small channel, we are totally immensely grateful for yours, or for every single view that you give us, guys. Thank you so much. Please be kind enough to keep watching, please be kind enough to subscribe, smash that like button for us, and we'll keep bringing you more setups like this. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me comments below and I'll try and get you some more gaming setups, maybe an all white setup, or an RGB display with Corsair, RGB keyboards, optical wireless mouses if you like. Whatever you can sort of suggest, and we'll try and put up basic packages for you. My aim is to build £1,000 gaming system for under 500, so that for my customers and you guys can get, you know, a pretty decent deal. But once again, guys, a huge thank you. Absolutely, I'm blown away by your support. Have an immensely good day yourself, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.